Haven't been to ALDI since we moved here. So here's an overview of what we got. Gills on the front. I mean, we could take him to the pet store, let them verify it. And it really got me thinking of the times we took off on the road. I can't remember where we headed that night. Hey cousins, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be sharing a grocery haul with y'all, just like I did last week, and the whole meal prep process. So today we decided to let's try out ALDI. We haven't been to ALDI since we moved here, so we tried ALDI out. Spent $100, well $96 to be exact, and honestly barely got anything. Like, I was going to a Walmart order yesterday and I had everything in my cart and everything was like $90. But I was like, hey, let's try ALDI's, you know, let's see if we can save some money back on the ALDI's. And honestly, we didn't. I had more in my Walmart cart than the stuff laid out in front of me that I'm about to show y'all. So yeah, granted, we did buy like 8 of those brown bags to put our stuff in, but I'm about to show y'all everything that we got. We'll start off over here. My husband is addicted to energy drinks, so he got 2 of these. He's already drank 1. He picked up these protein bars. We got peanut butter and we got chocolate mint. I got some cranberry juice. These fiber bars are lemon. I've already ate one. They're pretty good. Some protein pancake mix. I picked up some meal replacement shakes for this week. It is a 6-pack. Chocolate was the only flavor they had, so I'm gonna try that, see how it goes. I usually don't like chocolate drinks like this. I really have vanilla, but we'll see how those are. I picked up the kids some French toast sticks. I got the kids some s'mores. I picked them up 2 things of these granola bars. These were like $1 something. They can take those to school for a snack. We're out of trash bags, so while we were in there, we went ahead and picked up some trash bags. My husband picked up some honey. He says when you're dieting like this and you want you get a sweet tooth, he likes to eat a spoonful of honey, and he says it will satisfy that sweet tooth craving. Over here, I picked up some coconut milk. And the girls already been in the cereal. They already put it in the containers. So we got 2 things of cereal. We got the crispy rice and the fruit round cereal. 2 cartons of eggs. Marshmallows for s'mores tonight. Chocolate to go with that. I picked this raisin bread up for Mama. She likes to come over and drink coffee in the morning and eat raisin bread. So I picked up that for her. And so for this week for meal prep, this is what we're doing this week. We got some chicken tenderloins, some tilapia, we got some wild caught flounder, pink salmon, and of course turkey bacon. ALDI's didn't have brown rice, so he's on the way. He stopped at Food Line to get some brown rice, so he's on the way with that. But yeah, that's what we're going to do this week for meal prep. I didn't pick up any zucchini, no asparagus, no mushrooms. Just fish and brown rice this week. Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully it's not bad. I'm probably going to get bored out with it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I picked up the chocolate and the marshmallows for the kids, we're about to leave here and head on down to my husband's family's deer camp. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. He goes all out for St. Patrick's Day. It's the Irish in him. He cooks corned beef, cabbage with potatoes and bacon and what's that sauce? Smoked sausage, and it's so good. So he cooks that. I guess you can say today's going to be a cheat day for us. We're going to go down there, cook, hang out, fish. I'm excited to get in my kayak. It's that time again. Get in my kayak and fish with the kids. Probably let Addie and Caleb and Maya get in their kayaks too. And fish, hang out, and just have a day outside of the house. But yeah, that's what the plans are for today. Like I said, I'm waiting on him to get back. He's going to stop and get us some worms too to fish with. The groceries was $96 and I'm disappointed in it. Granted, it probably would have been a little less had we not got, I guess you say, healthier stuff like the meal replacement shakes, the granola bars. I think these were like $4 a pack. Okay, I think the tilapia was like $9 a bag. I don't know, but and then the protein pancake mix. I don't know. It is what it is. What we're having this week for our meal prep containers, and we'll do that tomorrow. But right now, I need to round my youngins up, go get out all our fishing poles and the tackle boxes. Make sure we got our paddles for our kayaks and all that. But yeah, I want to show y'all something. I pulled up and my youngins was out there playing in the ditch. Let me show y'all what they found in the ditch outside of our house. Do y'all see these? Focus, girl. Come on, focus. It ain't gonna focus. Let me just zoom in. Do y'all see those? They found baby axolotls in our ditch.
Try to get that one right there. He's the big. I'll grab him.
I don't know if they're axolotls. I mean, they look like axolotls. They got the little gills on the front.
You want to grab one?
I mean, we could take them to the pet store, let them verify it. I don't know. They look just like axolotls, though. To me, they do. To me, they look like axolotls. But how crazy is that to find these out in the ditch? Like, I know they find crawdads and turtles and fish and frogs, but axolotls.
We did find a big pink one.
Y'all comment down below and let me know what these could be. I don't think axolotls grow here. Could be wrong. Gosh, yeah, do y'all see those fins? I don't know. Y'all comment down below, let me know what y'all think these are.
They look like
So, to cook our fish this week, Mikkel cooked it on the griddle using some olive oil. And then the brown rice, we just boiled it. I think we boiled a 5-pound bag of brown rice. That's what's in these 2 pots you see here. Once we get done doing the fish, we're going to throw some shrimp on there. I didn't include the shrimp in our grocery haul because we had already had that in our freezer. Along with some leftover pork chops that I had cooked 3 days prior. So we just took those out the fridge, diced those up. Here you see me taking out the tendon portion on these chicken tenderloins. I found this on TikTok, you know how to do it. Just use a fork and pull it out. It comes out really easily. So we did change it up a bit this week as far as flavor and seasonings go. So the fish that you see here on the griddle, along with the shrimp, is curry. We just added some curry season and some coriander just to switch it up. Like I said, I don't want to get tired of the same thing this week. So we done a variety of bowls as far as flavors go. And then the other half we just done with like regular adobe, pepper, and adobe, salt, and Old Bay.
It's funny how times roll by. Is it 12 years since last time? Where'd you go? What's the score? Did you find what you were looking for? I never see you anymore. I can't remember what we did that day. We were blowing off steam in Paris, but I wanted to stay 'cause
I did end up trying a few pieces of this curry shrimp. Yo, it was so good. I think I may do the curry shrimp again next week for a bowl because I loved it so much. I ended up moving the griddle. I just didn't like how it was underneath the cabinets with all the steam coming from it, so I moved it to the island. I do not want to risk messing up our cabinets.
know how it felt when we raised hell. I won't forget that. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. Killing time, Friday night, found a photograph of us.
While waiting on the chicken to get done, I went ahead and started prepping the bowls themselves with the fish and shrimp. So with the fish, I done 1 piece of salmon to each bowl, and I paired it with either 1 piece of tilapia or 1 piece of flounder, along with a scoop of the shrimp, also a scoop of rice. So with my bowls, I took a bag of green beans out the freezer for my bowls. I love my vegetables. I don't care for rice like that. I do love meat. So I got vegetables in my bowls. McKill, he just wanted his meats and rice for this week. I also Mikhail also opened up a can of mixed vegetables for me just to make sure I get full. I know canned vegetables aren't the best route, but I didn't get any vegetables out of the grocery store for this week, so canned vegetables just will have to do.
I can't remember what we did that time. We were spending one night in Venice. It just slipped my mind. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open top. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I
For this week are looking like I'm waiting on the second pot of brown rice to finish boiling so I can finish making up these plates. But we got shrimp, chicken, and salmon in some, and then we got just shrimp and fish in some of them. So the fish, I done 2 types of fish. We done the shrimp, salmon, and whiting, or what was it, flounder? Yeah.
Salmon.
And salmon. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh yeah, we got whiting in some of them as well. So I try to make sure I put enough meat in these things to keep us full throughout the day. Like I said, I gotta finish putting rice in these. I gotta finish putting rice in these 4 bowls. We got another pot of rice on the stove. We have some leftover pork chops in the refrigerator. We're just gonna cut that up, put that on there as well, and of course, me some vegetables. I found some green beans in the freezer, and he seasoned them with a little bit of Cavender's. So that's what this week's meal prep is looking like. Whereas last week it was pretty basic. Each night we had the same thing. What is this? We mix it up, and by the way, all these bowls here are curry. This is all curry and it tastes amazing. Slightly spicy. A little spicier than my liking, but they're good. That's what it looks like this week. And like I said in the grocery haul, we got this for breakfast and then turkey bacon. I'm just going to cook this stuff every morning. Just give me something to do in the mornings after I drop the kids off at school. I drizzled a little of this balsamic vinaigrette dressing on because pork chops just give them a little bit of added flavor. But that's going to be it for this evening's video, y'all. If y'all enjoyed the meal prepping along with the grocery haul, and I will see y'all back here Wednesday night.